That was Cradle with Have a Nice Day. And you know what? I'm having a great day because I've got 3 other members of Cradle in the studio here on CC Rock. I've got Larry down here, the drummer, right?
Yeah, thank you for having us, Metal Matt. Appreciate it.
Hey, it's just great having you guys here. Of course, I've got Todd. I've known you since my kids' baseball back there in Delta Youth Soccer Peanut League. The Hurricanes, baby. Rock you like a hurricane.
That's it.
Hey, and of course, we got Frank up here, the bass player. How you doing, Frank?
How you doing, Matt? Good to see you. Good to be on the show.
This is really cool to have you guys here. I mean, like I said, you guys had a great time on stage there at the Cadillac Ranch. I mean, you guys played a lot of music, but I mean, let's talk a little bit about the performance and the actual writing process. I mean, I know you're a young band. How do you guys actually get together? Is it like one guy writing, or how does it work?
Well, I think pretty much it's a collaborative teamwork effort. One of us will bring in an idea and say, hey, look, I got this great rhythm to work off of, and then everyone will add their own little spice to it, and by the end we've got some great songs to put out there, and I think everyone has an opportunity to be part of that.
You got this CD just came out, and it's got a song in there called Free, which is really a cool song. You played it that night. How do you come up with a song like Free? I mean, it's really got a nice, catchy rhythm to it. I mean, what's the style of writing? I mean, is it compared to another group you could think of, or is it just you guys?
That actually was a song that the rhythm itself was something that I came up with. I was messing around with some alternate tunings and did a drop D, which is, it gives it that low end, which is really a driving sound. And then Sam came in with lyrics to it that just matched it perfect. And it's just one of those kind of songs that I'd say is, you know, a Black Sabbath in your face, makes you want to tackle someone.
Well, I mean, you got Sam. This guy's a big guy. I mean, he's tall. He's a tall guy. I mean, is he ever like say, this is the way the song is gonna work? I mean, he never give you that force. There's not many force feeds in this group. This is all fun, right?
It's like family. Everybody's real open about everything. That's why I'm here now, actually, because I've been in quite a few bands in the past where there's just a lot of confliction between ideas and stuff like that, and mostly everybody in this band is pretty open to new ideas and whatever, so it makes it real easy. So.
Is that pretty much the reason, Paul, why you came to play with Cradle?
Well, actually, it's Ringo, but
Ringo.
Yeah, no, that's Larry right here. Frank will work today. No, you know, Larry and I came on last year in December, so this is kind of like our year anniversary. I can't even speak. Our anniversary. Yeah, no, these guys are great. Yeah, I'm a songwriter. I came in wanting to write songs, and right away, Craig, Todd, Sam, we were like, hey, come in, bring your ideas in. We'll put them all, stir them up in a pot, and it becomes a Cradle song. And that's how these guys have been writing. When I came in, I heard their album, I was like blown away. I was like, this is where I want to be. And, when Larry and I came in, we added like a harder edge to the band because Larry and I's background is in heavy metal, hard rock. We've had some blues experience too, but mostly it lies in metal. When we came in with Cradle, it just brought it up to a different level.
So you got that mixture of like metal, rock, a little bluesy sound, because Sam obviously has that blues side to him. Mm-hmm. What is the goal, I mean, of Cradle to come up with musically? I mean, are you pretty much going to stay in that classic rock sound? 'Cause, I mean, like I said, we talked about in the first part of the interview with the other guys. You've got a lot of bands out there who are staying so far away from classic that it's almost sad because there's not many bands out there for people like myself who would really love to see some songs with melody to them and, actually have some, guitar licks in there that are kind of impressive, which you guys actually have. Tell me about the idea of, staying with your guns as far as going the classic way.
Well, I would say that we are definitely all about what, the classic rock and roll sound is. That's what we grew up with, that's what we love, so that's what we're going to play. I mean, we're not going to necessarily play what's just popular on the radio today. We want, this is the stuff that we like, and we know that there are other people out there like yourself that enjoy that as well. So, we really love melodic tunes with great rhythms, and we focus on dynamics. Everybody's a part of it.
Well, when you look at like a lot of the club scene right now in Concord, Contra Costa area, it was kind of it wasn't that great for a while. Now it's starting to pick up. I mean, Chris Lamore's doing her thing. There's a lot of other clubs out there. The Edge over in Palo Alto. Local bands are actually starting to jump on their feet again. What is the goal for Cradle? I mean, what do you guys trying to do?
Well, I think our overall goal, we've all kind of been instrumental in this, is our fans, making sure that what we're playing is all about a good time, and if you go to a party, you're drinking a few beers and you walk in and the band's sounding good, everybody's feeling good, kind of brings that ring of fire and brings everybody kind of into that zone. Everybody's having a good time, and I think that's what Cradle's all about: is smiles, friendship, and friends and family, and the fans are all part of that.
When you talk about that ring of fire, I remember back in high school it was more of a ring of smoke. But
of course, there's days gone by.
Potential employers watching this.
Yeah. But anyhow, like I said,
days long gone.
How is the actual, the vibes of going on stage here in Concord compared to other parts of the county? I mean, you guys have a local base here. I mean, a lot of web hits. I know you're the webmaster.
Yeah.
Tell me about how important that web base is and your fans.
Well, I mean, addressing Concord first, you always want, it's your hometown, and you want to make sure that you're going to do the best job you can. And I know Concord gets a lot of bad raps. If you've ever read some of the magazines around here, if you're not from San Francisco, Berkeley, you have an arm growing out of your head, we don't want to go watch it and do a review on you. So we try to ignore all that negative press and go forward with our music and concentrate on that. So I guess we want to put Concord on the map again and go out, play overseas in Europe. I know we're looking at a lot of stuff over there and talking to a few people about doing some stuff over there. But obviously we'd like to expand out into Sacramento and anybody that would come in. We've got people from Shenker coming in from Japan and coming in from the Netherlands right now. We're getting a lot of hits from that, from the Shenker Show that we did. And those, I'll tell you, Europe is great on old bands. If you go look at any website in Europe, you're looking at a lot of rock bands like Judas Priest and Uriah Heep are on tour right now over there. I mean,
they still haven't came here yet. I'm still waiting for Nazareth to get their butts over here. But you haven't came on my show yet, so get over here.
No, along with what Frank's saying, I'm actually very impressed with what Concord has made happen in the last 5 to 7 years. And as Craig had mentioned earlier, we were a cover band back in the early '90s, and that's all you would find here in the clubs. And now it's just the opposite. You find a lot of original bands out there doing their own thing, and I think that's the trend. And I think it's a great trend for this whole area to be able to spawn this kind of creativity and let it flow. And as a band that is wanting to be a part of that, we're in our backyard, and it's a great feeling.
Big thanks to Nikki Guestman and Chris Lamori for getting the Concord scene on their feet. Right on.